of that brought with it. If people would ask me about it, I'd give probably about as short as answer as I possibly could and try to move on and try to get over with it. And until we went on the retreat about 3.5 years ago, I'd never talked to another parent who had lost a child. I didn't want to go down that route. I didn't want to deal with that. It was something that I wasn't comfortable with. And so when we heard that, yeah, there's some total stranger that wants to send you guys to Kauai for a week, I was like, no way. There's no possible way that this is going to happen. People don't care. People don't care enough to do that for somebody else. And I was dead wrong. I was absolutely wrong in that. And that's from people like you guys, and I appreciate that so much. And my wife and I are forever grateful for that opportunity. Surprisingly enough, when I first got there in Kauai, I opened up, and I was probably one of the first ones to start a conversation and kind of go into it. It was time for me. And throughout that week, things started to change. About the only person, when our daughter passed away, it happened at a family member's house, at my father's house. And it was really difficult to find family members or people that I could discuss with it, and so I just kind of turned that off as well. So it was only really Ashley and I that we could kind of talk about that thing, and for her, I didn't communicate enough, and for me, it was she wanted to talk about it way too much, and it was just total different ends of the spectrum. And it really, Ohana Oasis, in the week that we spent there, opened up everything and taught us, okay, it's okay. If she wants to talk about it, that's fine. If I don't want to talk about it, that's okay. And we found a middle ground, and we found an area that we could both be okay with and both be happy with. And we learned tools there to be able to help us moving forward. And any time now that I get asked about my daughter, it's like a total floodgate. Almost. I've got people at work that see a picture of my family up at my desk and in my office, and they come in and they ask, well, who's this one? I know you've got 4 at home, but who's this one here? And like, do you really want to get into it? Because we're going to need about 30 minutes to go over this entire story. So, but thank you so much for every single one of you guys. Without Ohana Oasis and the tools that we've learned there, and being able to spend that time together and focusing on that process of healing and being able to focus on getting better, I have no idea where I would be. It absolutely changed my life. It changed our marriage, it changed absolutely everything. And I'm forever grateful for this opportunity and to be able to be here and hopefully help others to find that healing and that peace that can come along with spending a week in Kauai and experiencing everything that Ohana Oasis has to offer. So again, thank you very much.
I want to thank you for being here too. He got me crying. I got a random comment on my blog one day telling me, hey, I have a friend named Heidi that wants to help parents that have lost kids. And I remember checking out her site. We were the first retreat, so there wasn't much hearsay about it. And I just was reading over the site and I thought, nobody cares enough to do this. This can't be real. And I just thought, nobody cares. And I was pretty young when we lost our daughter. She was our only child at the time, so I didn't have a lot of people or connections. And anyway, the process goes through and we get to Hawaii and I was blown away. You could just see so many people had a hand in this, and I saw this whole organization being ran by strangers that cared. And the people on the island, you could tell they knew who we were, and they were donating food to restaurants, and their smiles to you, you realized they cared. And Heidi cared, and the alumni cared. And then we learned that people like you donated, and that you cared. And it changed my life. Not only my life, his life, our marriage, it's affected 4 kids at home. And it taught me the power of caring. And I went home, and a couple years later, we realized that we wanted to do something also, and we launched a store called Presently, where we sell meaningful gifts to help people show that they care. And along with that, a portion of every purchase goes to our foundation, which we help families affected by tragedy. And we wanted, Ohana Oasis played such a big role in us creating that. And so I just want you to realize, as they talk about these parents, it's not just a couple of parent-teacher retreat. It's families and individuals, and as my foundation has went, it's affected hundreds of people because of people like you. So we're grateful for you and that you come out tonight. Thank you.